So let's get started. So firstly, I'll be taking you through the whole default core module in the ERPNext. Okay. So here, as you can see, there are few of the core module in the system. Your financial accounting, your buying, education, CRM, selling, and other of those modules. See, these are the core module. Okay. Then our next topic would be the environmental concept of ERPNext, like on which framework this ERPNext is built, what are the app we have in the ERPNext, what are the modules, what are the doc types, uh, what are the multiple view option in the ERPNext, and obviously with some chart, dashboard, and number card which are present by default in the system. Then we'll be covering few topic related to user interface of ERPNext, like as ERPNext support multi-language selection, multi-theme selection. You can set user profile, few of the session default, some navigation option like menu bar, sidebar, and awesome bar. Along with that, we have few shortcuts in the system which are built in. Then we have workspace, and last but not the least, we have this custom field. We can call it as a game changer as well. Then we'll be discussing few of the default tool present in the ERPNext like user, role permission, energy point rule, some to-do, notes, how you can set event and calendar, global search, and some workflow and notification. Okay, so these are all of the things which we are going to cover in today's webinar. Okay, so now let's get started. Okay, so here I have a site. Okay, this is just a test site I have created. Okay, so I'll first log out. So this is a URL. Okay, so this is the domain name. Here you'll be having an option for the login. Okay, so ERPNext is basically a web-based application and responsive as well. So you can open this in your laptop, phone, or maybe any other device. So you just have to put your password and your username, and you have to click, and there you go. So here, as you can see, there are few of the option present on the left hand side. Okay, so first I'll be taking you through the all default module, like what option we have. Then we'll be covering those environmental concept, user interface, and some tools present in the ERPNext. Okay, so firstly, as you can see in the buying module, on the top we have some dashboard. Below we have few shortcuts. Okay, so this buying module cover your end-to-end P2P, that is your procurement cycle, with some additional report as well. Okay, and each module in the ERPNext has some standard setting which you can set throughout the system. Okay, so in the ERPNext we also have a vendor portal as well, where you can onboard your vendor, and based on his right we can allow him few document as well which are associated to him. So this is, I can say, one of the benefit using ERPNext software. Okay, yeah, you can see all of your report, your masters. All right, then you are having this accounting module. So this accounting module covers your whole accounting process and transaction with some key reports with a default global setting. Okay, the best part of this accounting module is that we have bank reconciliation tool as well. It support multi-currency exchange and some payment gateway as well, which are present on marketplace. So here also you can see there is one of the dashboard which is built in. Okay, here we have few of the shortcuts. Below that we have some reports, some master, and some accounting related transaction. Okay, then you are having this selling module. Okay, so then this selling module is basically linked to your CRM module. So selling module cover your end-to-end sales cycle. Okay, with some additional key report, few shortcuts on the dashboard as well. Okay, the key benefit of using this selling module that it covers your customer portal as well, where you can onboard your customer with some roles and right associated to that particular customer. Rest, this selling module cover each and everything which are related to your sales process. Okay, here you can see there are few reports as well in the system. Okay, then we have this GST India also, we have asset also. Okay, then we are having this stock module. So this stock module covers each and every process which are related to your stock movement, like your stock in, out, transfer, repack, and some other type as well, with some key report in the system. Okay. The key benefit of this stock module is that it has stock reconciliation tool as well. Okay. It supports your badge, serial number, and other thing as well. Here you can see the key reports as well. Okay. On the top you can see there are some quick access to the shortcuts. Above that you have a dashboard. Okay. Then you have this HR module. Okay. So this HR module cover your end-to-end employee expenses, this petty cash transaction in this expense claim. Okay. Then we have this employee recruitment cycle where it starts from like a posting a job on your website till your employee getting onboarded. So this things cover this ERPNext cover your end-to-end recruitment cycle as well. Okay. Then we have employee life cycle as well, where your like maybe employee get transferred, he got promotion, or maybe any other thing which are associated to employee life cycle. Okay. We have this employee performance thing as well in the system. We have shift and attendance management, and as well as employee leave management, where the you can assign the leave to the employee or maybe in a bulk with some rule and different condition based on the employee department and other key factor. The key benefit of this HR module that it has various report associated to it. Okay. It also has a employee portal option where the employee can punch in and punch out and can make attendance, apply for a leave, and even he can check a employee leave balance. So in short, this can be used as a employee tool as well, where me as an employee can do all of the process which are related to me. Okay. Last but not the least, you can integrate this ERPNext with your biometric system as well, like ESSL, and also few other tools which are present on market. Okay. Then we have this manufacturing. So this manufacturing is the core of ERPNext. This manufacturing module covers your end-to-end, made-to-order, made-to-stock concept. Okay, like you can create a BOM, production plan, work order, and even you can keep a track of your overheads, your other expenses through job card. Like you can manage your workstation, their downtime entries with some manufacturing entries as well. So there are n number of report present in this manufacturing, okay, with some additional tool as well. So just wanted to brief you. We recently covered two webinar on the manufacturing. So in case if you skipped it or you missed that webinar, you can watch it on our YouTube channel. Okay, there we have demonstrated the entire manufacturing cycle, where we have covered the multi-level bomb, subcontracting as well as. Okay, so you can have a look there. Then we have this CRM module where it has multiple reports. Okay, like you can create some leads, opportunity, prospect, you can create quotation by where you can see the different state as well. Okay, in the CRM we have multiple tool as well, like SMS setting, linking it to your social media account, creating appointment, newsletter, and even track multiple communication with some key report as well less. Okay, so recently Frappe has launched the Frappe CRM as well, so there are also various other feature available on that. Okay, then also you have this project module. You have support module. In the support module, like maybe this can be used by a service industry where they can like customer can put the issue, they can create SLA, you can have your service level agreement, your maintenance visit, and other things which are related to service industry. Then we have another module where you can create some user roles profile. This will be covering in the next subtopic. Okay. Then we have a loan feature as well as present in the system, where like me as an employee can put a leave application. There would be a process of loan approval and loan disbursement, multiple method of loan repayment, and some report as well as. So this thing cover your entire thing, and this is associated to your payroll module as well. Okay. Then last but not the least, we have this payroll module as well as, where you can define a salary structure. You can assign this to your people. On a basis of that, you can do a bulk payroll processing as well in the system. Okay. So this is all about the default module present in the ERPNext. Okay. Now let me take you few of the environmental concept of the Frappe framework. Okay. So firstly, we'll be starting from here, Frappe. So this ERPNext is built on a top of Frappe framework. Yeah, if I go in about, you can see. Okay, this is based on your Frappe framework. Okay, below here you can see there are few of the app installed on the ERPNext. Okay, here you can see a version of that also. Okay, on the left hand side, as we have seen, there are multiple module present in the system. So it's very simple. You can just click on that and it will navigate you to the module and it will show you the multiple doc type present in that. In ERPNext, each form or each voucher or each transaction, we call that as a doc type in the system. Okay. Once I click over here, it will automatically redirect me to that particular doc type. Okay. On the top, we have some feature present in all of the doc type where you can filter out some data on a base of some standard filter. Let's say I only wanted to see the material requests which are related to purchase. Once I click on that, system will filter all of the material requests which are related to purchase. Likewise, I can do for the manufacturing and maybe other type as well as. Okay. So here in the system, if you go, there are some standard fields present in all of the document, or not only material requests. There are n number of doc type present in the system. Some of the key feature which are present in each of the document is that you can simply attach any of your link PDF file in any of the document. Okay, this is globally present in all of the document in ERPNext. Okay, if you wanted to take a print of any of the document, yes, you can even take a print. If you wish to download this, you can download this as well. We have a standard print format builder in the system where by using this drag and drop option you can simply create your own print format as well as. Okay. Yeah, then we have multiple view in each of the document. Let me show you. Now let's say I'm in the material request. This is basically my list view. Let's say I wish to see a Excel view of this material request which I need to export for my team. So I'll simply click on view, and here if I click on report, it will give me a report view as well as. Here you can see on the top there are few of the filter. Okay, below if I go, it will show me each and every column. Okay, if I drag to the right, it will show me all of the fields which are present. Let's say as per your business need, you don't want this field to be present, or else you wanted to rearrange that. So ERPNext support that thing. You can simply drag and drop any of those field. If you wish to remove any of those field based on your requirement, you can easily remove that as well. If you wanted to save this, you can even save this. If you wish to take a export or PDF of this, you can take that as well as in the system. So again, this thing is present globally in all of the document present in the ERPNext. This is the standard option which ERPNext has given. So I think this is one of the key benefit using this ERPNext. Okay. Then we have some feature like chart, dashboard, and number card. So there are some pre-built in dashboards which are created in the system. Let me show you few of those. Okay. Let's say I go in the stock module. I'll say store dashboard. Okay. So this is again one of the key benefit of using this ERPNext in order to see your financials and maybe any other report. Okay, someone who is not tech savvy, okay, someone who doesn't know coding, even he or she can create the dashboard in the system. Okay, it's not like you need some coding knowledge or something. You can simply use some drag and drop and some basic option to create number card and dashboard as well as in the system. If you wish to take this dashboard on your home screen, even you can do that as well as from this workspace option. Okay, so we have this thing present by default in the system where you can use the default dashboard option and you can create the dashboard on your own as per your business need. Okay, Frappe also have introduced the Frappe Insight where it takes you to one more level deeper inside this tool where you can compare this with like Tableau and Power BI. So it is equivalent to that tool only. Okay, so that is again a app present in the ERP Next. Okay, which you can have a look. Now we'll be discussing few things related to user interface which ERP Next have. So again, as said, ERP Next support multi-language. Okay, what I mean by that, let's say you have a site and this site is being used by multiple user who are present in different location. So as per their local language, you can even set the language as well as in the system. So yes, ERP Next support multi-language selection option as well as. So this you can set on the user level. Okay. Then you have this theme selection in the system where let's say you wanted to change the theme in the system, you can change that as well as. Okay. Yeah, if I click over here, yeah, I'll click on toggle theme. So there are three different theme which are present. One is the frappe light, another one is dark, and another one is automatic, which is again depending on your time, it gets changed. Okay. So this is again one of the like feature present on the user interface level in the ERP next. Okay. Then you have this user profile as well as in the system where you wanted to keep a track that today how many transactions that this particular user have created. On a basis of that you can define some criteria for the energy point rule, maybe on a basis of some transaction or maybe any other data. You can give him and offer him some energy point as well as in the system. So there is a very huge concept of energy point rule in the system. Okay, so that thing also covers in ERP next. Okay, then we have some session default option which is again one of the key benefit. Let me give you a very simple example. Let's say you have a site, you have a multi company. Now for the time being, once I log in this system, I need only this company to be there as a by default. I need this branch only to be there as a by default in each transaction. Apart from that, if you wanted to add multiple thing, so you can set that session default as well as in the system. This is again related to and linked to your user profile. Okay, so this is again one of the key benefit in the system. Okay, then again we have seen this menu bar, sidebar. Okay, I've shown you how you can navigate to each of those modules. But maybe if you think this thing takes some time, you have maybe it is wasting your time to search any of the document. So for that, ERPNext has given us a awesome bar. This you can call as a awesome bar. If you wish to search any of the document or maybe any of the report in the system, you can simply that as well as over here. Let's say I wish to go in the purchase order, so I'll simply click on the purchase order and there you go. Let's say I wanted to check my accounting report, my trial balance. I'll simply search trial balance. It will show me all of the data which are related to trial balance. So it's just catch your keyword, whatever you put over there in the awesome bar. And once you click on that, it will redirect you to that particular report. So this is again one of the key benefit in the ERP next. Okay. Then you have some shortcut present in the ERPNext. If you wanted to see the manual of that, your ERPNext has given this keyboard shortcut. So for the primary action, in order to open awesome bar, for navigate home, if you wish to see open setting, okay. For all of this, there are some default built-in keyboard shortcut in the ERPNext. Let's say if you wish to see a user manual of this ERPNext, okay. Here they have link ERPNext documentation as well. Once you click on that, it will redirect you to the user manual. So there it shows you each and everything what Frappe has given. Okay, each and every document related to your all of your module. Okay, so maybe that is one of the also a key benefit of using this system. It gives you a user manual as well as. Okay, then we have this workspace. So what is workspace? Okay, right now what I'm seeing on my screen is workspace. Okay, let's say I wanted to customize this workspace. I want your a report. Okay, so I can simply create that and set that under my workspace. So this again works on the user level. Let's say me as a business owner, I don't wanted to see all of this data in the system. Simply if I open my home page, I just need to see my accounting statement, my PNL, my GP report. So that we can set on the user level and we can set this in a workspace as well as. So again, this is one of the key benefit of the ERPNext where it allows you to create a workspace on the user level. Okay, Then we have this custom field which we can call as a game changer. Why I'm calling this as a game changer? Let me show you. Now let's assume I have a material request. Now every business has some different standard. Every business has some different data entry point which where they need to capture few of the data in each of the document. Let me give you a very simple example. If I add material request, here there are few of the default fields present in the system. Now let's say as per my business need, I need some more field to be there in the system. I need to add some more field as per my requirement. So you can simply add those field from the customized form as well as, okay, where you can have your multiple data type. You can add some option where you want this to be a mandatory field, to be as a unique field. If you wish to set any condition related to this field, you can set that also in the system. So 60 to 70% of the thing get cover as per your business need. So usually this thing is very common in every standard business. They have the certain form in their system which they are maintaining. Okay, not every software support this thing, but again ERPNext as a open source software, you can add n number of field in the system, also n number of doc type. What I mean by doc type, as I said, every transaction and every voucher in the system we call as a doc type. So you can add multiple form as well as in the system, and you can link that form with your another form as well as by doing some coding from the backend. So this is again one of the key benefit in the system where you can create a form as per your business need. Okay, then we have some default tools present in the ERPNext. First one is a user and role permission. Okay, so as I said, ERPNext is a open source platform. That means it doesn't have a cost on a basis of license. You can add n number of user in your system. Okay, here you can see I have my multiple user. Okay, once I go in my user, I can set multiple role profile on that user. Okay, under the role profile, if you wish to create your own role profile, you can set that as well as, if you wish to see give a access on the document level. Let's say I'm me as a user, I'm the one who is using this procurement thing. Okay, I am punching the purchase order. So you want me to set only like to create a purchase order, you don't want me to give a option to submit the document. So you can extend thing to that level where to a particular user, if you don't want that guy to submit a particular document or cancel that, you can set that thing in the system through user and role permission in the system. Okay, let's say to the field level you wish to hide few of the fields to your user. Okay, even you can set that as well as in the system. Let's say I'm in the material request. Okay, you wanted to hide any of the field by any of your user, so you can hide that as well as in the system. This is again present globally in all of the document. So this is again one of the key benefit. Okay, next we have this energy point tool which already I have explained. Okay, next tool we have a to do. Let me give you a very simple example. Let's say on a daily basis I am receiving n number of leads. Okay, once you have received the lead, you wish to assign this as a task to any of your team member. Let's say you want this lead to be follow up by one of my team member. So you can simply assign a to do which will be considered as a task as well as in the system. You can assign this to multiple user. You can put a completed by date. Okay, you can put a priority, and here you can put a comment as well as in the system. Okay, so this will help you to keep a track of each and every process in the system. This is not present only in the lead. This is present globally in each of the document present in the ERPNext. So this is again one of the key benefit using ERPNext. You can have a to do summary as well in the system. Okay, let's say on a daily basis, if you wish to see the report, how many leads are opened, how many leads have been closed. Okay, so each and everything can be seen over here. Yeah, you can see the Kanban view as well as, okay, if I want to create a Kanban view, I can create that as well as in the system. So this is again one of the view present in the ERPNext. Okay, then again in every document we have this notes, where in the document you can, if you wish to create a note like just for your reminder purpose, you can create a note. If you wish to add a comment on this document, you can do that as well. As if you want to create a event or calendar in the system, that can be also created by doing some basic configuration in the system. Okay, then this global search I've shown you. Last two, we have this workflow and notification. Let me give you again a simple example for the material request. Let's say based on your production order, your team wish to send a material request. Now your store person will issue a material request, but maybe there would be a case in a company where the user won't be having access to directly issue a material request. He'll be needing some sort of approval. So yes, we can set that thing in the system where user won't be having access to submit, but he or she can only create that document. So we have a tool in the ERPNext which we call as a workflow, where we can set different transition rule on the basis of role, and we can create multiple state as well as in the system. You can create workflow on a maybe one level, two level, three level, or whatever extent you need this as per your business process. This is again one of the key benefit. And last but not the least, we have notification in the system, where this thing is basically linked to your multiple email domain like your Gmail, Outlook, Microsoft 365, where on every event on, or else your every on any trigger point, you can simply send a material request to your user, to customer, to your supplier, or maybe any of those. If you wish to set a standard format for the email, you can set that as well as in the system. So I think this is again one of the key benefit in the system, where it allows you to send notification in each of the document. On the top you will receive few notification which we can call as a system notification. Okay, let's say someone has assigned a task to you, so you will see that in the notification if there would be any event today which are linked to me. Okay, that also you can see in the system. Okay, yeah, so these are all of the things and the tools present in the ERP Next. Okay, again, there are so many tools in the system already present by default, but I try to cover few of those which are relevant and which will be quite useful for us.